Hey, what's up? How's it going, everyone? I'm like a year or two back into PC gaming, and it's been pretty awesome. And as everyone knows, modding is one of the bigger draws of gaming on PCs, and I've been trying to take full advantage of that with quality of life tweaks to power blast through games I've already played and just for my own amusement. The game Sifu has been an absolute hotbed for mods. Going on the Nexus Mods page shows there's a staggering 37 pages full of mods on the site, and it seems like more get added every day. I know next to nothing about game development, but it seems that the high modability of the title has something to do with the fact that it runs on Unreal 4. Something about its ubiquitous nature, also the fact that so many games use it. With that in mind, I'm here to talk about the top 10 Sifu mods that caught my attention. Number 10, Grogu, Star Wars / The Mandalorian. Alright, this is by far the weirdest and shortest entry on the list. Our pint-sized, Force-sensitive Baby Yoda is plowing through baddies in his mini floating Frieza Eggman hovering stroller, and what's this? It's got freaking hands, man. Robot claws? Who cares? It makes me laugh every time I see it.
Come on, baby. Do the magic hand thing.
In this case, the hand thing is straight up swinging on everyone. It also makes the game just a little bit harder because his floating pram doesn't have legs. Can't see kicks. Number 9. Master Splinter, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. While Hamato Yoshi is a ninjutsu master, watching everyone's favorite kindly rat bust down a club full of ne'er-do-wells is so satisfying.
What the fuck does that mean?
There's also at least one Raph skin, but I think the combat animations are far better suited to Splinter's more slender frame and billowy clothing. The physics on the tail are a bit weird. It moves too much, it's like a rhythmic gymnastics ribbon. Then again, this is a fan-made mod. Perfect is the enemy of good. And let me tell you, this skin is so freaking good. Number 8, Bruce Lee. The man, the myth, the legend. Bruce Lee is such an icon that his image alone still invokes epic martial arts badassery to this day. He feels right at home with the game. Featured in his beaming yellow Game of Death outfit, the dragon comes out with full force. The modder, Amori KS Arab, even included some animations of his more iconic moves, but I couldn't seem to get them to work. Nevertheless, it's super satisfying watching Lee take down a hallway full of punks looking for a slap in the mouth. Number 7, Tony Hawk. This one hits me and I think most gamers of a certain age right in the nostalgia bits. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is such an influential and popular series. Everyone knows who he is, even when they don't know who he is. Not only did someone mod the Birdman into Sifu, they added his appearance in the first game. It's funny enough just having him around, but oh my god, these hands. Power of the PSX, baby. He looks like a clay heap compared to everyone else in the game too, but like, if he doesn't do a 900-degree sweeping kick, then what even is the point? Number 6, Jill Valentine, Resident Evil. Maybe this one resonated with me because I just power blasted my way through half of the Resident Evil games this year, the Nemesis remake being one of them. One of the survivors of the Arklay Mountains incident, Jill has always been one of my favorite and most undersold main characters of the RE series. At least compared to Chris, Boulder Puncher, Redfield, and Leon Look at My Hair, Kennedy. Admittedly, she's made quite a few appearances, but it's also been a while since she's gotten any new story. Meanwhile, they just can't let these boys go. Seeing her beat all the non-zombie ass depicted in her most recent iteration is such a treat. Number 5, Chun Li and Cammy, Street Fighter. What really is there to say about the first ladies of Street Fighter that hasn't been said over the last 31 years? They're both rad and capable characters with iconic movesets and looks, and both regularly show up in the franchise to this day. They look a little funny and out of place here, and don't be thick, but putting them into the game was a lot of fun. If Chun-Li's out here kicking someone's ass, it's appropriate enough. Number 4, Tifa Lockhart, Final Fantasy VII. Much like our ladies of the streets, much like Chun-Li and Cammy, Tifa looks most at home in a scrap. She's been fighting giant machines, Turks, and Bahamut for fuck's sake.
Which Bahamut is that one?
Taking down a couple of punks in the street or some high-level execs is easy work. The skin is also pretty excellent. It fits in so well with the game and really captures her look from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Alright, so the last 3 entries on this list are top to bottom reskins of many elements of the game. It's also the reason why they stand higher on the list. Number 3, Mortal Kombat experience. This list has already proven that fighting games go with Sifu like chocolate and peanut butter, and this Mortal Kombat experience is no different. In fact, it might even be better. In fact, Mortal Kombat and Sifu have a lot of similarities. For example, you run around brutalizing everyone who crosses your path in dingy dark locales and you might just get someone's blood on you. This mod replaces enemies with Mortal Kombat enemies, including Tarkatans, Lin Kuei, Shirai-Ryu. They got Tremors, the big guys, Red Dragons, pretty much every faction except for the Shaolin monks are represented, and you get to beat the shit out of all of them. The bosses are great too. I complimented the mod by adding Kung Lao and Sonya Blade to keep on theme and add just a little bit of variety. The special forces and Shaolin are underrepresented in this, so they came to represent. The two worlds of these games just have a really unique way of complementing each other, and it makes for an awesome experience. If you want, you can pretend that this is a Shaolin Monks remake that fans have been clamoring for years. Or the MK Special Forces reboot anyone with 2 brain cells that rub together wouldn't dare ask for. Number 2, Arkham Sifu, Bat Family Skins. Created by modder Scrump Chewy, the Arkham Sifu mod is a crazy piece of work that reskins all the enemies. From common jobbers to every single boss, everyone gets the Gotham treatment. We've got Robin, Red Hood, Ravager, and Lady Shiva as bosses, and I used another mod to bring Ra's al Ghul into the game to replace Yang, the final boss of the game. The reskins are mostly based on the Arkham series of games, so we get all variety of goons and it really sets the tone. On top of this, I added some Batman skins to complete the look, including Batman from the Telltale series, Batgirl, and Batwoman. I tried doing a no-kill run with Batman, but I'm not really there with this game. The 3rd level boss feels impossible to parry stun, let alone Yang. 3 out of 5 ain't so bad though. The amount of care put into this to make it work is something else though. This also meshes very well with the Black Canary mod I downloaded. Too bad there's no way to do a canary cry. Number 1, the Matrix experience. So this Sifu experience is actually a number of mods used in tandem to put the player straight into the world of the Matrix. The first and most obvious mod being that every enemy is Agent Smith. The next is the Neo skin. There's a Trinity one here too, but I think there's something appropriate about going all out with Neo against a gaggle of Smiths. Definitely brings the Burly Brawl vibes. Maybe in a training simulation. The third is a Matrix screen reshade filter to really give that Matrix screen tint to the screen. The skins are definitely old. My best guess is that they were pulled from the Path of Neo game on the PS2 and Xbox. It's the only game I can even think they'd get this Neo from. The coolest part about this mod is that it actually makes the game a bit harder. You can usually tell how each enemy will fight based on their appearance. With every enemy looking like Smith, things can get real confusing real fast. Couldn't even imagine the hardest difficulty with it. It's a nostalgia trip within an excellent game and a super fun way to experience Sifu overall. Have you played Sifu? What are your favorite mods? How young were you when you completed it in your best run? Let me know in the comments. As always, I'd love to know.
Holy shit!